Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabhadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timaranda Shagena Jana Shilakya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bistam Sapurakam Gurganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Abhidam Ujjalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bijapradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandabananam Balarka Chelan Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Yashishwara Sridharam Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyevacha Patitanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupad. This is Madhya-lila chapter 18. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's visit to Sri Vrindaban. Verse number 1. Vrindavane stiracharan nandayan svavalokanai atmanam cha tad alokad goranga parito brahmat. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled all over Vrindaban and pleased all living entities, moving and non-moving, with his glances. The Lord took much personal pleasure in seeing everyone. In this way, Lord Gauranga traveled in Vrindaban. Jaya Jaya Gaurachandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaurabhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Gaurachandra. All glories to Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Advaita Prabhu, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, headed by Srivas Thakur. E Mata Mahaprabhu Nachite Nachite Arit Grame Asi Maya Hoila Chambite. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in ecstasy, but when he arrived at Arit Gram, his sense perception was awakened. Arite Radha Kunda Bharta Puche Lokastane Keho Nahi Kohe Sangera Brahmana Najane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the local people, "Where is Radha Kund?" No one could inform him, and the Brahman accompanying him did not know either. Tirtha Lupta Jani Prabhu Sarvagya Bhagavan Duidanya Ketre Alpa Jale Koilasnan. The Lord then understood that the holy place called Radha Kund was no longer visible. However, being the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, he discovered Radha Kund and Shama Kund in two paddy fields. There was only a little water, but he took his bath there. Deki sab gramya Loker Vishmoy Hoilaman Preme Prabhu Kore Radha Kundera Staban. When the people of the village saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking his bath in those two ponds in the middle of the paddy fields, they were very much astonished. The Lord then offered his prayers to Sri Radha Kund. Sab Gopi Hoite Radha Krishnera Prayasi Taiche Radha Kunda Priya Priyara Sarasi. Of all the gopis, Radharani is the dearmost. Similarly, The lake known as Radha Kunda is very dear to the Lord because it is very dear to Srimati Radharani. Yata Radha Priya Vishnos Tasya Kundam Priyam Data Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. Just as Srimati Radharani is most dear to Lord Krishna, so her lake known as Radha Kunda is also very, very dear to him. Of all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is certainly the most beloved. Jai Kunde Nitya Krishna Radhikara Sange Jole Jal Keli Kore Tire Rasa Range Jai Kunde Nitya Krishna Radhikara Sange Jale Jal Keli Kore Tire Rasa Range. In that lake, Lord Krishna and Srimati Radharani used to sport daily in the water and have a rasa dance on the bank. Se kunde je ek bara kore snan tare radhas sama prema Krishna koredan. Indeed, Lord Krishna gives ecstatic love in the line of Srimati Radharani to whoever bathes in that lake even once in his life. Kundara madhure jena radhara madhurima kundara mahima jena radhara mahima. So, indeed, Lord Krishna gives ecstatic love like that of Srimati Radharani to whoever bathes in that lake even once in his life. The attraction of Radha Kunda is as sweet as that of Srimati Radharani. Similarly, the glories of the Kund lake are as great as Srimati Radharani's. Shiradeva Harish Tadiya Sarasi Prishtadi Bhutai Svargana Gunar Yasham Shri Juta Madhavendur Anisham Pritya Taya Kridati Premasmin Bata Radikeva Labate Yashyam Sakrit Snanakrit Tashyavai Mahima Tata Madhurima Kenastu Marnya Shito. Because of its wonderful transcendental qualities, Radha Kunda is as dear to Krishna as Srimati Radharani. It was in that lake that the all-opulent Lord Sri Krishna performed his pastimes with Srimati Radharani with great pleasure and transcendental bliss. Whoever bathes just once in Radha Kunda attains Srimati Radharani's loving attraction for Sri Krishna. Who within this world can describe the glories and sweetness of Sri Radha Kunda? Emata stuti kore prema bishta haya tire nritya kore kunda lila sanariya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus offered prayers to Radha Kunda. Overwhelmed by ecstatic love, he danced on the bank, remembering the pastimes of Lord Krishna performed on the bank of Radha Kunda. Kundara Mritika Laya Tilaka Korila Bhattacharya Dwara Mritika Sange Kori Loila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then marked his body with tilak made from the mud of Radha Kunda, and with the help of Balabhadra Bhattacharya he collected some of the mud and took it with him. Tabe Chale Aila Prabhu Sumana Sarovar Tahan Govardhan Deki Hoila Vival. From Radha Kunda, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Sumana's lake. When he saw Govardhan hill from there, he was overwhelmed with joy. Govardhan Deki Prabhu Hoila Dandabat Ekshila Alingia Hoila Unmata. When the Lord saw Govardhan hill, he immediately offered obeisances, falling down on the ground like a rod. He embraced one piece of rock from Govardhan hill and became mad. Preme Mata Chali Aila Govardhana Gram Harideva Deki Tahan Hoila Praman. Mad with ecstatic love, the Lord came to the village known as Govardhan. There he saw the deity named Harideva and offered his obeisances unto him. Mathura Padmara Paschimadole Jarabas Harideva Narayana Adi Parakash. Harideva is an incarnation of Narayan, and his residence is on the western petal of the lotus of Mathura. Harideva Agenache Premi Matahaya Sablok Dekite Aila Ascharya Shunya. Mad with ecstatic love, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to dance before the Harideva deity. Hearing of the Lord's wonderful activities, all the people came to see him. Can you get a glass of water, please?
Absolutely.
Okay. Prabhu Prema Sondarya Deki Loke Chamatkar Harideva Britya Prabhur Korila Satkar. The people were astonished when they saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love and personal beauty. The priest who served the Harideva deity offered the Lord a good reception. Bhattacharya Brahmakunde Pak Janakoila Brahmakunde Snanakore Prabhu Bikakoila. At Brahmakund, the Bhattacharya cooked food. That's Balabhadra Bhattacharya cooked food, and the Lord, after taking his bath at Brahmakund, accepted his lunch. Say Ratri Rohila Haridevar Mandire Ratre Mahaprabhu Kore Manate Bichare. That night, the Lord stayed at the temple of Harideva, and during the night he began to reflect. Govardhana Uparayami Kabuna Shadiba Gopala Rayara Darshan Kemone Paiba. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought, since I shall not at any time climb Govardhan hill, how shall I be able to see Gopal Rai? Itamane Kore Prabhu Mona Kore Rahila Janiya Gopala Kechu Bangi Utaila. Thinking this way, the Lord remained silent, and Lord Gopal, knowing his contemplation, played a trick. Anarurukshabe Shailam Sasmai Bhakta Bhimananye. Anarukshabe Shailam Anarurukshabe Shailam Swasmai Bhakta Bhimanine Avaruya Gire Krishna Goraya Swam Adarshayat. Coming down from Govardhan Hill, Gopal granted an interview to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was unwilling to climb the hill, thinking himself a devotee of Lord Krishna. So this is the mood of Mahaprabhu. He not showing himself as the Supreme Lord, although he is Krishna covered with the mood and beauty of Srimati Radharani. He's not thinking himself as the Supreme Lord. He's always thinking of himself as a devotee of the Lord. So, coming down from Govardhan Hill, Lord Gopal granted an interview or darshan to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was unwilling to climb the hill, thinking himself a devotee of Lord Krishna. Anakuta name grame gopalera stiti rajaputa lokera se grame vasati. Gopal stayed in a village called Anakuta Gram on Govardhan Hill. The villagers who lived in that village were mainly from Rajasthan. Ekjan Asiratre Gramike Bolila Tomarag Grama Marite Taruk Dari Sajila. One person who came to the village informed the inhabitants, the Turkish soldiers are now preparing to attack your village. Ajiratye palaha na rohiha ekjan takora loya baga asibe college javan. Leave this village tonight and do not allow one person to remain. Take the deity with you and leave, for the Muslim soldiers will come tomorrow. Shunya gramera lok chintita hoila pratame gopala loya gantuli grame kuila. Hearing this, all the villagers became very anxious. They first took Gopal and moved him to a village known as Gantuli. Vipragrihe Gopalera Nibrite Sevan Gramu Ujara Hoila Palaila Sarvajan. The Gopal deity was kept in the house of a Brahmin, and his worship was conducted secretly. Everyone fled, and thus the village of Anakut was deserted. Aiche Mulecha Bave Gopala Bage Bare Bare Mandira Chari Kunje Rohe Kiba Gramantare.
Pavan Janardan Maharaj.
Due to fear of the Muslims, the Gopal deity was moved from one place to another again and again. Thus, giving up his temple, Lord Gopal would sometimes live in a bush and sometimes in one village after another. Pratakale Prabhu Manasa Ganga Pratakale Prabhu Manasa Ganga Ya Korisnan Govardhana Parikramaya Korila Prayan. In the morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took his bath in a lake called Manasa Ganga. He then circumambulated Govardhan Hill. Govardhana Deki Prabhu Prema Vishta Haya Nachite Nachite Chalila Shloka Padaya. Just by seeing Govardhan Hill, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic with love of Krishna. While dancing and dancing, he recited the following verse. Handayam Adrir Amala Haridasa Varyo Yad Rama Krishna Charana Sparasha Premodaha Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayos Tayoyat Paniya Suyabasa Kandara Kanda Mulai. Of all the devotees, this Govardhan hill is the best. O my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balaram, as well as their calves, cows, and cowherd friends, with all kinds of necessities, water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers respect to the Lord. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, Govardhan Hill appears very jubilant. Govinda Kundadi Tirte Prabhu Koilasnan Tahan Shunila Gopal Gela Gantuli Gram. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then took his bath in a lake called Govinda Kund, and while he was there he heard that the Gopal deity had already gone to Gantuli Gram. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the village of Gantuli Gram and saw the Lord Gopal deity. Overwhelmed by ecstatic love, he began to chant and dance. Gopalera Sondarya Deki Prabhura Avesha Eshloka Padi Nache Hoila Dina Seisha. As soon as the Lord saw the beauty of the Gopal deity, he was immediately overwhelmed by ecstatic love, and he recited the following verse. He then chanted and danced until the day ended. Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur gives the following information about Govinda Kund. There is a village named Aniyora on Govardhan Hill, a little distance from the village of Paita. Govinda Kund is situated near here, and there are two temples to Govinda and Baladev there. According to some, Queen Padmavati excavated this lake. In the Bhakti Ratnakara, the following statement is found. E Shri Govinda Kunda Mahima Aneka Aita Indra Koila Govindera Abhisheka. Govinda Kund is exalted for its many spiritual activities. It was here that Indra, defeated by Lord Govinda, offered prayers to him and bathed him. In the book Stavavali, the following verse is found. Nichaya Proda Bayat Swayam Surapati Paro Vidrityeha Yai Svarganga Shalilais Chakara Surabhi Dwara Pishekot Savam Govindasya Navam Gavam Adipata Rajye Srutam Kotukat Taryat Pradurabhut Sada Suratu Tad Govinda Kundadasho. With humility caused by great fear, Indra took hold of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, and in the company of a Surabhi cow, performed his coronation festival by bathing him with the waters of the heavenly Ganges river. Thus Lord Krishna's kingship over the cows became splendidly manifest. I pray that Govinda Kund, the lake created by the ceremonial bath, may eternally appear before my eyes. Also in the Mathura Kanda, it is stated, Yatra Bhishikto Bhagavan Magona Yaru Varina Govinda Kundam Tajjatam Snana Matrenam Mokshadam. Simply by bathing in Govinda Kund, one is awarded liberation. This lake was produced when Bhagavan Sri Krishna was bathed by Lord Indra. Gantuli Gram is situated near the two villages, Bilachu and Gopalapur. According to hearsay, Radha and Krishna first met here. In the Bhakti Ratnakara, it is stated, Saki, Duha, Bastre, Ganti, Dila, Sangopane. The two concealed themselves by tying their outer garments together. It is also stated, Baguya Loya Keho Ganti Kuli Dila. With the Falguya they undid the knot. For this reason, the village is known as Gantuli. Bhamas Tamarakshak Shashya Bhuja Danda Sa Patuvaha Krida Kandu Katamyena Nito Govardhano Giri. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, May the left arm of Sri Krishna, whose eyes are like the petals of a lotus flower, always protect you. With his left arm he raised Govardhan Hill as if it were a toy. Emata Tindin Gopale Dekila Chaturta Divase Gopa Swamandire Gila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the Gopal deity for 3 days. On the 4th day, the deity returned to his own temple. Gopal Sange Chale Island Nritya Gita Kori Ananda Kola Hole Log Bole Hari Hari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu walked with the deity of Gopal, and he chanted and danced. A large and jubilant crowd of people also chanted the transcendental name of Krishna, Hari, Hari. Gopala Mandir Gela Prabhu Rahila Tale Prabhu Rabansha Purna Sab Korila Gopale. The Gopal deity then returned to his own temple, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained at the bottom of the hill. Thus all the desires of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were satisfied by the Gopal deity. Emata Gopalera Karuna Swabhava Jai Bhakta Janer Dekite Hoy Baba. This is the way of Lord Gopal's kind behavior to his devotees. Seeing this, the devotees were overwhelmed by ecstatic love. Dekite utkanta hoy na chade govardhane kon chale gopalase uttare apane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very eager to see Gopal, but he did not want to climb Govardhan hill. Therefore, by some trick, the Gopal deity personally descended. Kabu kunje rohe, kabu rohe, gramantare, se bhakta tahan asi, dekaye tahare. In this way, giving some excuse, Gopal sometimes remains in the bushes of the forest and sometimes he stays in a village. One who is a devotee comes to see the deity. Parvate na chade dui rupa sanatan erupe tasabare diachena darshan. The two brothers Rupa and Sanatan did not climb the hill. To them also Lord Gopal granted an interview. Vridakali Rupa Gosai na pare jaite bancha hoila Gopalera sondarya dekite. At ripe old age, Srila Rupa Goswami could not go there, but he had a desire to see the beauty of Gopal. Mulecha Babe Aila Gopal Mathura Nagare Ekmasa Rohila Bita Leshwara Gare. Due to fear of the Muslims, Gopal went to Mathura, where he remained in the house of Vitoleshwara for 1 full month. Tabe Rupa Gosai Sab Nijaganaloya Ekmas Darshana Koila Mathuraya Rohiya Srila Rupa Goswami Srila Rupa Goswami and his associates stayed in Mathura for 1 month and saw the Gopal deity. Sange Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunatha Bhatta Gosai Aralokanath. When Rupa Goswami stayed at Mathura, he was accompanied by Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Lokanath Das Goswami. Bhugarbha Gosai Ara Sri Jiva Gosai, Sri Jarabacharya Ara Govinda Gosai. Bhugarbha Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, Sri Yadavacharya, and Govinda Goswami also accompanied Srila Rupa Goswami. Sri Uddhava Das, Ara Madhava Duijan, Sri Gopaladasha Ara Dasha Narayan. He was also accompanied by Sri Uddhava Das, Madhava, Sri Gopal Das, and Narayan Das. Govinda Bhakta Ara Bani Krishna Das, Pundari Kaka Ishan Ara Lagu Haridas. great devotee Govinda, Vani Krishnadas, Pundarikaksha, Ishan, and Lagu Haridas also accompanied him. Esa Mukhya Bhakta Loya Nijya Sange, Sri Gopal Darshana Koila Bahurange. It was with great jubilation that Rupa Goswami visited Lord Gopal, accompanied by all these devotees. Ekmas Rohi Gopal, Gela Nijastane, Sri Rupa Gosai Aila, Sri Vrindavane. After staying at Mathura for 1 month, the Gopal deity returned to his own place, and Sri Rupa Goswami returned to Vrindaban. Prastave Kohilun Gopala Kripara Akyan Chabema Prabhu Gela Sri Kamyaban. In the course of this story, I have given a description of Lord Gopal's mercy. After seeing the Gopal deity, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Sri Kamyavan. Kamyavan is mentioned in the Adi Varaha Purana. Chaturtam Kamyaka Vanam Vananam Vanam Uttamam Tatra Gatva Naro Devi Mama Loke Mahiyate. Lord Shiva said, the best of all forests is the fourth of these named Kamyaka. O Goddess Devi, any person who goes there is eligible to enjoy the glories of my abode. In the Bhakti Ratnakara it is also said, Ekamyabane Krishna Lila Manohar Koribe Darshana Stana Kunda Bahutar Kamyavane Jata Tirtha Leka Nahithar. In this Kamyavan, Krishna performed enchanting pastimes. Here you will be able to take darshan of many ponds and other transcendental spots. I cannot even describe in writing all the sacred tirthas found at Kamyavan, one of the forests. Prabhura Gamana Riti Purve Jay Lekila Emata Brindavane Tabadekila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's touring Vrindavan has been previously described in the same ecstatic way. He traveled all over Vrindavan. Tan Lila Stali Deki Gela Nandishwara Deki Preme Hoila Vival. After visiting the places of Krishna's pastimes at Kamyavan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Nandishwar. While there, he was overwhelmed with ecstatic love. Pavanadi Sabkunde Snana Korea Lokare Puchila Parvat Upare Jana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed in all the celebrated lakes, beginning with Lake Pavana. Thereafter he climbed a hill and spoke to the people. Kichudeva Murti Hoy Parvata Upare Loko He Murti Hoy Gopahara Bitare. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, are there any deities on top of this hill? The local people replied, there are deities on this hill, but they are located within a cave. Duidike Mata Pita Pushta Kolibar Madhya Ek Sishu Hoy Tribanga Usundar. There are father and mother with well-built bodies, and between them is a very beautiful child who is curved in 3 places. Sunyama Prabhu Mane Ananda Paya Teen Murte Dekila Se Gopa Udgariyam. Hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy. After excavating the cave, he saw the 3 deities. Brajendra Brajeshvarir Koila Charana Bandhan Premaveshe Krishnera Koila Sarvanga Sparshan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered his respects to Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, and with great ecstatic love he touched the body of Lord Krishna. Sabdin Prema Beshe Nitya Gita Koila Tahan Hoite Mahaprabhu Kandirabana Aila. Every day the Lord chanted and danced in ecstatic love. Finally, he went to Kandiravan. Lila Stala Deki Tahan Gela Sesha Shahi Lakmi Deki Eishlok Padena Gosai. After seeing the places of Lord Krishna's pastimes, Sri Chaitanya went to Sesha Shahi, where he saw Lakshmi and recited the following verse. Yatte sujata charanam buruham staneshu bitas shanai priya dadimahig karkaseshu tenatavim atasi tad vyatatena kim sweet kurpadi bir brahmati dir Babad Ayusham Naha. O beloved, your lotus feet are so soft that we place them gently on our breast, fearing that your feet will be hurt. Our life rests only in you. Our minds thereafter are filled with anxiety that your tender feet might be wounded by pebbles as you roam about on the forest path. Tabikela Tirtadeki Bandiravan Aila Jamuna Parahoya Bhadrabanagela. Afterwards, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Kela Tirtha and then went to Bandiravan. After crossing the Jamuna River, he went to Bhadravan. In the Bhakti Ratnakar, it is said that Sri Krishna and Balaram used to play at Kela Tirtha with the cowherd boys during the entire day. Mother Yashoda had to call them to take their baths and eat their lunch. Shravandeki Puna Gela Lokavan Mahavana Giya Koila Janma Stana Darshan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then visited Srivan and Lohavan. He then went to Mahavan and saw Gokula, the place of Lord Krishna's early childhood pastimes. Yamalarjuna Bangari Dekilas Sestal Premaveshe Prabhura Manahoila Talamal. Upon seeing the place where the twin Arjuna trees had been broken by Sri Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was moved to great ecstatic love. Gokula Dekiya Aila Mathura Nagare Janmastan Deki Rohe Sevi Pragare. After seeing Gokula, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to Mathura, where he saw the birthplace of the Lord. While there, he stayed at the house of the Sanodiya Brahmin. Lokara Sangata Deki Mathura Chariya Ekante Akrura Tirte Rohila Asya. Seeing a great crowd assemble at Mathura, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left and went to Akrura Tirtha. He remained there. Seeing a great crowd assemble at Mathura, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left and went to Akrura Tirtha. he remained there in a solitary place. Aradin Aila Prabhu Dekite Vrindaban Kaliya Radhe Snana Koila Ara Prakashan. Aradina Aila Prabhu Dekite Vrindaban Kaliya Radhe Snana Koila Ara Praskakandan. The next day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindaban and took his bath at Kaliya Lake and Praskandan. Dvarasa Aditya Hoite Keshi Tirte Aila Rasastali Deki Prime Morchita Hoila. After seeing the holy place called Praskandan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Dwarasaditya. From there he went to Keshi Tirtha, and when he saw the place where the rasa dance had taken place, he immediately lost consciousness due to ecstatic love. Chaitanya Pana Puna Garagari Jai Hase Kande Nache Pare Uchai Svaredai. When the Lord regained his senses, he began to roll on the ground. He would sometimes laugh, cry, dance, and fall down. He would also chant very loudly. Erange se din tata konaila sandi sandhya kale akrure asi bika nirvahila. Being thus transcendently amused, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed that day happily at Keshi Tirtha. In the evening, he returned to Akrura Tirtha, where he took his meal. Prate Vrindavane Koila Chiragate Snan Tentulit Talalate Ase Korila Vishram. The next morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to Vrindavan and took his bath at Chiragat. He then went to Tentulitala, where he took rest. Krishna Lila Kalera Se Brika Puratan Taratale Pindi Bandiya Paramachikan. The tamarind tree, named Tentulitala, was very old, having been there since the time of Lord Krishna's pastimes. Beneath the tree was a very shiny platform. Nikate Jamuna Bahe Shitala Samir Vrindavana Shobha Deke Yamunara near. Since the river Jamuna flowed near Tentulitala, a very cool breeze blew there. While there, the Lord saw the beauty of Vrindavan and the water of the river Jamuna. Tentula Tale Basi Kore Nama Sankirtan Madhyana Kore Ase Kore Akrure Bojan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to sit beneath the tamarind tree and chant the holy name of the Lord. At noon, he would return to Akrura Tirtha to take lunch. Akrurata lok aise praburidekite loka bide swachande nare kirtana korite. All the people who lived near Akrura Tirtha came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and due to the large crowds, the Lord could not peacefully chant the holy name. Vrindavane ase Prabhu basya ekanta nama sankirtana kore madhyana paryanta. Therefore, Mahaprabhu would go to Vrindavan and sit in a solitary place where he would chant the holy name until noon. Tritiya prahure lok payadarshan sabare upadesha kore nama sankirtan. In the afternoon, people were able to speak to him. the Lord told everyone of the importance of chanting the holy name. Henakale Aila Vaishnava Krishnadas Anam Rajaputa Jati Grasta Rajaputa Jati Grihasta Jamuna Paregram. During this time, a Vaishnava named Krishnadas came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was a householder belonging to the Kshatriya caste, and his house was located on the other side of the Jamuna. Keshi Snan Korese Kaliya Dahajaite Amli Talaya Gosaire Deki Achambite. After bathing at Keshi Tirtha, Krishnadas went toward Kaliya Daha and suddenly saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting at Amli Tala, Tentuli Tala. So tomorrow I'll continue from this place. Hariharaya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Srimadhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhaktivedanta Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Jao Ite Vignana Shamista Puran Echai Gosai Jamui Taradas Dasabara Para Renu Mora Panchagas Pare Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas Janame Janame More Abhilas Echai Gosai Jabe Brate Koilabas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash Vrindaban, Anande Rohai Vrindaban, Sri Govinda Gopinatha Manan Radha Krishna Madhya-lila Korila Prakash Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindaban Shri Govinda Gopi Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriya Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriya Hare Nam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamona Hare Ram Sankirtana Naratamona Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhariju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Tilak Nehriya Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sadhya Shrimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sadhya Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivedanta Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanagar Guru Marga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Ragana Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Ragana Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudhi Shri Gaura Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai. Vishvavaranya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Ashram Maharaj ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktivedanta ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Okay. Gaur, before you go, I want to...
I'm not going to go, Mark.
Okay. Okay. Please stop. Finish the broadcast.